Oxford Public School, Gwalior, are you ready? Here is their first clue worth 15 points.
It's about ozone layer depletion.
Ozone layer depletion, no, that's not the right answer, so you won't get 15. I'll move on to your second clue now. This region is estimated to contain a capacity of 200 billion barrels of oil. That's your second clue. This question is now worth 10 points.
The Middle East.
The Middle East is also not the right answer. I'm going to go to the third now. It's only worth 5 points. It is the Earth's southernmost continent and contains the South Pole.
Antarctica.
Antarctica is the right answer. 5 points only for Oxford Public School, but well done. Moving on, hoping that Bengaluru does not get a 0 and can get 15. Very cryptic. Your first clue. Here it is. Just that visual.
This is a combustion engine, internal combustion engine.
A combustion engine. I cannot accept that as the answer. You will know why. I will ask you, give you the second clue now for the answer. The Fairy Queen plying between the Indian capital of New Delhi and Alwar in Rajasthan is certified by the Guinness Book of Records in 1998 as being the world's oldest locomotive to run on this.
Steam engine.
Steam engine was the precise answer I was looking for. 10 points. Give them a round of applause. The third clue was going to be very simple. Invented by?
James Watt.
James Watt in 1781. The steam engine. DPS Noida, here is your first clue. The intensity of this phenomena is measured by the Saffir-Simpson scale.
El Nino?
El Nino. No, El Nino is a specific answer. I cannot accept that. I'm going to move on to the second clue. This is worth 10 points now. A tropical cyclone must have a maximum sustained wind speed of at least 74 miles per hour to be classified as this.
Hurricane?
Hurricane is also not the right answer. It's now worth 5 points. Sandy, Katrina, Irene are some of the names of this environmental disaster.
Storm.
A storm, no. Well, you went all over the place with it. The answer I was looking for is typhoon. Typhoon is the answer. I know it gets very complicated when you need to classify all these phenomena, but typhoon was the answer you were looking for. Unfortunately, DPS Noida did not get that, so they get no points. I'm going to move on now to Panjim. Panjim, are you ready? Okay, here is your first clue. NADPH and ATP, the energy currency of cells, are the two compounds that are generated during the process.
Biochemical activities for production of cells in cells.
That's not the answer I'm looking for. I'm going to move on to your second clue. It's now worth 10 points. The chemical energy is stored in carbohydrate molecules such as sugars, which are synthesized from carbon dioxide and water.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. You don't seem very confident about that answer. Pull up your third clue. We don't need to because photosynthesis is the answer. 10 points. Good job by Panjim. Most plants and most algae perform photosynthesis, and you know what such organisms are called?
Autotrophic.
Well, 10 points. Good one. You know the process well, obviously. Photosynthesis, 10 points to Panjim. Moving on now to Ranchi. They really need these points. Let's see if they can get all 15. Your first clue. So visual. Network topologies of different cities.
Rail network.
Rail network. I need a more specific answer.
Metro.
Metro is the answer I was looking for. You were right with the rail network. You've given me the correct specific answer as well. 15 points. Well done, Ranchi. Getting into the mix from the bottom. Do you know which cities these are? Let's just do that. Give our teams a round of applause. Well done in this round. We're going to go into the buzzer round now. This is the final round. We're going to have a look at the scores in the middle of this round so that I can add a little more pressure on the teams. Boys, very simple. Straight shootout. Buzzer, 10 points for the right answer, -5 if you get it wrong. Simple, straightforward quizzing. We have 10 questions, so possible 100 points that can be won by the teams, so they can really change the order of this quiz. What are they fighting for? They're fighting to be national champions of the Fuel Saving League of 2014. Not just that, the teams, well, both individuals will get a scholarship of 1 lakh rupees each per year till you graduate. So big prizes, big stakes. But I think right now, more than the scholarship, what they're fighting for is pride, because all of them want to win and all of them want to be known as champions. So all the best to our 5 teams as we go into our final round. So let's give them a big round of applause to encourage them. Okay guys, are you ready? Any doubts? Any questions? Nothing? Let's go guys. This question from me, no visual. What is the most common material used in making solar cells? Bengaluru on the buzzer. I need an answer now. It's going, it's going, it's gone. No answer from you. Bengaluru -5. I'm sorry, you pressed the buzzer. You need to give me the answer immediately. The answer I was looking for is?
Silicon.
Silicon was the answer that I was looking for, used in making solar cells. Moving on to our second question from me again. In which Indian state would one come across oil fields such as?
Assam.
You have said Assam. You didn't even wait for me to say such as what. Went very quick on the buzzer, probably a reflex reaction. Do you want to hear which oil fields I was talking about? Rudrasagar, Galeki, Angui, Lakwa. It is the right answer, Assam! Well, it worked well for you. 10 points for Ranchi. Good job. Moving on to our third question. Originally developed as refrigerants in the 1930s, these chemicals are also called
CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons.
Chlorofluorocarbons. They are also called freons. Correct answer. 10 points to Bengaluru.
सुनो, गाड़ी की चाबी तो ले लो।
आज नो चाबी। आज से मेरा कारपूल स्टार्ट हो रहा है। सॉरी यार, लेट हो गया।
सुनो।
हाँ।
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू क्यों?
मेरी डायमंड रिंग के लिए।
डायमंड रिंग?
अब तुम कारपूल कर रहे हो, इसका मतलब हर साल हम फ्यूल बिल पे 50,000 तक तो बचा ही लेंगे। अब इतने में तो डायमंड रिंग आ ही जाएगी। आखिर बात तो एक ही है ना?
कारपूल करें और सालाना 50,000 रूपए तक बचाएं। Brought to you by PCRA and Public Interest.
सॉरी।
पापा।
हाँ बेटा।
थैंक्स।
थैंक्स? किस लिए?
मेरे नए कंप्यूटर के लिए।
कंप्यूटर?
हाँ, अब आप गाड़ी 45 से 55 किलोमीटर की स्पीड पे चला रहे हो, जिससे हम हर साल अपने फ्यूल बिल पे 25,000 तक बचाएंगे। मतलब रिया का नया कंप्यूटर पक्का। बात तो एक ही है ना?
45 से 55 की स्पीड पे गाड़ी चलाएं और सालाना 25,000 रूपए तक बचाएं। Brought to you by PCRA and Public Interest.
Our fourth question. In terms of purity, the best form of coal is... Gwalia on the buzzer. You didn't wait for me to finish the question. What's your answer?
Anthracite.
Well, you should have waited, because the question was, in terms of purity, the best form of coal is anthracite. True or false? Gwalia, you knew what it was, but the framing and the phrasing of the question is equally important. There's a lot of tricks and googlies in there, so be careful. Unfortunately, Gwalia, the spirit of the quiz, I cannot accept that answer, because the answer I was looking for was true or false. So true was the right answer. You are correct with the fact, but unfortunately you get a -5. Question 5. Which country is the 4th largest energy consumer in the world? Tanjin?
India.
India is the 4th largest energy consumer in the world. You've consumed 10 points with that. Well done, Panjim. United States, China and Russia, and then comes India, the 4th largest energy consumer in the world. Question number 6 now. Which acid with the molecular formula H2SO4 is... On the buzzer,
Sulfuric
we have
acid.
Bengaluru.
Sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid is the right answer. Good job. It's known as oil of vitriol. That was the full question. You went on H2SO4. The right answer, 10 points. Let's go to question 7. Heritiera litoralis is the scientific name of this tree? The world's biggest delta is named after it. Panjim.
Sundarban and the plant is Sundari.
Sundarban and Sundari, you've given me both right answers to cover it. That is, I'm going to accept that. 10 points. 3 questions to go. Excitement amongst the teams. The first 2 R's stand for reduce and reuse. DPS Noida.
Recycle.
Recycle. The third R in the famous 3 R's is indeed recycle. That was the question. Well done, DPS Noida. 2 questions to go. The 9th question. Which of the following solar cookers is the most efficient and has the shortest cooking time? A. Box cooker, parabolic cooker,
Parabolic cooker.
Parabolic cooker. They heard it, they knew it was the right answer. It is 10 points. And that was the last question of our quiz. All teams on high alert. Okay, teams. Ready on the buzzer. The gaseous form of water is called ice. True or false? Bengaluru.
False.
They say false. False is true. 10 points to Bengaluru. Do you know where you finished? Should we have a look at the final scores? Ladies and gentlemen, here are the final scores of the Fuel Saving League National Finals of 2015. Our teams, the Central Conservers, the Southern Savers, the Northern Nurturers, the Western Vigilance, and the Eastern Energizers won their zonals and got here to this all-important final. They all have covered themselves with glory, even though their points could tell different stories, but all 5 of them have played really well to get here. याद रखिए 5 लाख students ने इस quiz में part लिया था, which was organized by the PCRA to increase fuel conservation, environment conservation, and of course efficiency of resources, to make you realize that these are all very important issues and to increase awareness on them. 5 lakh students, 10 have made it up here. Before we decide who walks away with the trophy and that big scholarship, I just want to say that all these 5 teams have been winners in their own right to come here to compete in the final. So all 5 of them, I would request you to give them a really loud and resounding round of applause.
पैंट 2 शर्ट ठीक है। बहू
जी
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
नई साड़ी के लिए।
नई साड़ी माँ जी?
उबाल आने पर तुमने आज धीमी कर दी। खाना भी तुम बर्तन ढककर पका रही हो, इससे सिलेंडर ज्यादा दिन चलेगा और हम सालाना गैस बिल पर 1,500 रुपए तक बचाएंगे। मतलब आ गई ना तुम्हारी तरफ से नई साड़ी। बात तो आखिर एक ही है ना बेटा।
उबाल आने पर आंच धीमी करें और खाना ढककर पकाएं और सालाना 1,500 रुपए तक बचाएं। Brought to you by PCRA in public interest.
सॉरी
पापा।
हाँ बेटा।
थैंक्स।
थैंक्स किस लिए?
मेरे नए कंप्यूटर के लिए।
कंप्यूटर?
हाँ, अब आप गाड़ी 45 से 55 किलोमीटर की स्पीड पे चला रहे हो, जिससे हम हर साल अपने फ्यूल बिल पे 25,000 तक बचाएंगे। मतलब रिया का नया कंप्यूटर पक्का। बात तो एक ही है ना।
45 से 55 की स्पीड पे गाड़ी चलाएं और सालाना 25,000 रुपए तक बचाएं। Brought to you by PCRA in public interest.
सुनो, गाड़ी की चाबी तो ले लो।
आज नो चाबी। आज से मेरा कारपूल स्टार्ट हो रहा है। सॉरी यार, लेट हो गया।
सुनो।
हाँ।
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू क्यों?
मेरी डायमंड रिंग के लिए।
डायमंड रिंग?
अब तुम कारपूल कर रहे हो, इसका मतलब हर साल हम फ्यूल बिल पे 50,000 तक तो बचा ही लेंगे। अब इतने में तो डायमंड रिंग आ ही जाएगी। आखिर बात तो एक ही है ना।
कारपूल करें और सालाना 50,000 रुपए तक बचाएं। Brought to you by PCRA in public interest.
And now, let's finish the formalities and have a look at the final scores. In 3rd position, Presidency School Bengaluru with 55 points. In 2nd position, DPS Noida with 65 points. And the winners, our team from Panjim, the Mushtifun High School from Panjim, are national winners. Come here, boys, take a